Most people accept frequent repairs, oil leaks, and mechanical glitches as a normal part of high-mileage vehicle ownership. But a select few legendary models use over-engineered, low-stress powertrains that are virtually immortal. If you want a vehicle you can buy once, maintain cheaply, and pass down to your kids, these are the 9 SUVs that never fail. Number 9. Mazda CX-5. The Mazda CX-5 has quietly earned a reputation as one of the most genuinely durable compact sport utility vehicles on American roads past the 200,000-mile threshold. And the engineering discipline behind that longevity is the reason owners keep coming back. Mazda made the deliberate decision to stick with the naturally aspirated 2.5-liter Sky Active G 4-cylinder as the primary workhorse. An engine built around high compression ratios and minimal forced induction stress, which translates directly into bulletproof long-term durability. The conventional 6-speed automatic transmission has earned widespread praise across high-mileage owner forums for being far more reliable than the dual-clutch and continuously variable transmissions used in competing crossovers, with countless examples documented crossing 250,000 miles on original internals. Consumer Reports has placed the CX-5 in the top 3 for predicted reliability in its segment for multiple consecutive years. In dollar terms, the CX-5 rewards owners who go the distance. RepairPal pegs the average annual maintenance cost at just $447, among the lowest figures recorded in the entire compact sport utility segment, and high-mileage examples continue to deliver predictable repair bills well past the 200,000-mile mark. A new 2026 Mazda CX-5 starts around $29,000, and resale value holds up remarkably well even on high-mileage examples, with clean 200,000-mile units regularly trading hands for close to $9,800 on the private market. Between the disciplined, naturally aspirated powertrain, the genuinely proven transmission, and the predictable long-haul running costs, the Mazda CX-5 stands as a sport utility vehicle that confidently sails past the 200,000-mile mark. Number 8. Honda CR-V. The Honda CR-V has built one of the strongest high-mileage reputations in the entire American sport utility market, with owner-documented examples regularly crossing the 200,000-mile threshold on completely original drivetrains. The naturally aspirated 2.4-liter 4-cylinder that powered earlier generations is widely regarded as one of the most over-engineered engines Honda ever produced, with timing chains, water pumps, and pistons routinely going the distance with nothing more than scheduled oil changes. The current 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder has continued that tradition with refined direct injection management and improved oil dilution mitigation, and J.D. Power scores in the mid-80s for long-term durability reinforce the engineering reputation. Owners across high-mileage forums like CR-V Owners Club document countless 300,000-mile examples still running their original transmissions. In dollar terms, the CR-V is a long-haul financial dream. RepairPal pegs the average annual maintenance cost at just $407, dramatically below the $521 segment average, and that figure barely climbs even as mileage stretches well past 200,000. A new 2026 Honda CR-V starts around $30,000, and resale value remains genuinely exceptional on high-mileage examples, with clean 200,000-mile units consistently trading on the private market for close to $10,400. Between the over-engineered 4-cylinder powertrain, the genuinely tiny maintenance bills, and the resale value that refuses to collapse on high-mileage units, the Honda CR-V stands as a sport utility vehicle that breezes past 200,000 miles. Number 7. Subaru Forester. The Subaru Forester has built a fiercely loyal following among high-mileage American drivers who genuinely demand all-weather capability paired with engine longevity, and the mechanical record over the past 15 years backs every claim. The 2.5-liter naturally aspirated boxer four-cylinder is the unsung hero of long-haul Forester ownership, an engine that lays flat for a lower center of gravity and routinely clocks past 250,000 miles when paired with disciplined oil changes and timing chain inspections. Consumer Reports continues to rate the Forester near the top of the compact sport utility reliability charts. In dollar terms, the Forester rewards high-mileage owners across the board. RepairPal lists the average annual maintenance cost at just $632, very competitive even against smaller crossovers, and high-mileage examples continue delivering predictable repair bills well past the 200,000-mile mark. A new 2026 Subaru Forester starts around $29,000, and resale on high-mileage examples remains genuinely strong, with clean 200,000-mile units regularly trading hands for close to $9,400 on the private market. Insurance averages a manageable $1,380 annually, and fuel economy lands at 29 miles per gallon combined even on aged examples. Between the legendary Boxer engine, the proven all-wheel drive system, and the genuinely affordable long-haul cost of ownership, the Subaru Forester stands as a sport utility vehicle that crosses the 200,000-mile mark without breaking stride. Number 6. Toyota 4Runner. The Toyota 4Runner has earned a near-mythical reputation among American drivers as a sport utility vehicle that genuinely refuses to die, with 200,000-mile examples treated as merely broken-in across enthusiast circles. The 4.0-liter naturally aspirated V6 that powered the 4Runner for nearly 2 decades is widely considered one of the most overbuilt engines Toyota ever produced, with countless documented examples crossing 350,000 miles on completely original internals. The 5-speed automatic transmission paired with that engine is equally legendary, and the body-on-frame construction combined with the solid rear axle creates a drivetrain architecture that simply does not wear out the way unibody crossovers do. The new generation introduced a turbocharged 2.4-liter four-cylinder built on the TNGAF platform shared with the Tacoma and the Tundra. In dollar terms, the 4Runner is a high-mileage financial standout. RepairPal estimates the average annual maintenance cost at $514, exceptionally low for a body-on-frame sport utility vehicle, and high-mileage repair bills remain remarkably predictable. A new 2026 Toyota 4Runner SR5 starts around $42,220, and resale value on high-mileage examples is genuinely class-leading, with clean 200,000-mile units consistently trading on the private market for close to $19,000. Between the truck-tough frame, the legendary engine and transmission combinations, and the high-mileage resale figures that genuinely embarrass the competition, the Toyota 4Runner stands as a sport utility vehicle American drivers count on well past the 200,000-mile mark. Number 5. Honda Pilot. The Honda Pilot has spent more than 2 decades demonstrating that a 3-row family sport utility vehicle can genuinely cross the 200,000-mile threshold without major drivetrain intervention, and the engineering choices behind that longevity explain exactly why. The 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6 has powered the Pilot through multiple generations and stands as one of the most respected engines in the entire Honda lineup, with thousands of documented examples crossing 280,000 miles on completely original internals. The current generation introduced a refreshed version of that V6 paired with a smoother 10-speed automatic transmission, and early high-mileage data from J.D. Power suggests the new combination is performing right in line with the powertrains it replaced. In dollar terms, the Pilot is one of the most cost-effective long-haul 3-row haulers an American family can buy. RepairPal estimates the average annual maintenance cost at just $542, well below the segment average, and high-mileage repair bills remain remarkably predictable past the 200,000-mile mark. A new 2026 Honda Pilot Sport starts around $40,000, and resale value on high-mileage examples stays genuinely strong, with clean 200,000-mile units regularly changing hands for close to $14,600 on the private market. Between the proven Honda V6, the family-friendly long-haul running costs, and the resale figures that protect long-term investment, the Honda Pilot stands as a three-row sport utility vehicle that confidently crosses 200,000 miles. Number 4. Lexus GX. The Lexus GX is arguably the most quietly indestructible luxury sport utility vehicle ever sold on American soil, and the high-mileage track record reads like a love letter to overbuilt engineering. The GX shares its bones with the globally revered Toyota Land Cruiser Prado, and for two full generations, it soldiered on with the legendary 4.6-liter V8, an engine so overbuilt that owners regularly post documentation of odometers crossing 400,000 miles with zero internal work performed. The all-new GX introduced a twin-turbocharged 3.4-liter V6 producing 349 horsepower, mated to a 10-speed automatic, and built on the same TNGAF platform underpinning the new Land Cruiser and Tundra. J.D. Power consistently ranks the GX among the most dependable luxury sport utility vehicles on the market. In dollar terms, the GX punches well above its weight for long-haul value. RepairPal estimates the average annual maintenance cost at $660, shockingly low for a body-on-frame luxury hauler, and high-mileage repair bills stay remarkably predictable past the 200,000-mile mark. A new 2026 Lexus GX starts around $69,000, and resale value on high-mileage examples is in a league of its own, with clean 200,000-mile units regularly trading hands for close to $31,000 on the private market. Between the truck-grade frame, the rock-solid powertrain heritage, and the resale numbers that genuinely embarrass the competition past 200,000 miles, the Lexus GX stands as a sport utility vehicle owner's hand-down rather than trade-in. Number 3. Toyota Sequoia. The Toyota Sequoia is the kind of full-size sport utility vehicle that treats 200,000 miles as merely the start of its useful life, and it has spent more than 2 decades cementing that high-mileage reputation across American highways. The previous generation rode on the same body-on-frame platform as the legendary Tundra and the Land Cruiser, and the current 2022 redesign brought in the iForce Max twin-turbocharged 3.5-liter V6 hybrid, an engine cranking out 437 horsepower while still delivering serious longevity. Consumer Reports has placed the Sequoia in the top tier for predicted reliability for years, and owners on Toyota Nation forums routinely document trucks crossing 400,000 miles with original drivetrains intact. The 10-speed automatic transmission, the rugged solid rear axle, and the fully boxed frame all contribute to a vehicle that simply refuses to age out gracefully. In dollar terms, the Sequoia delivers exceptional long-haul value despite its full-size footprint. RepairPal estimates average annual maintenance at $642, remarkably low for a three-row hauler weighing nearly 6,000 pounds. A new 2026 Toyota Sequoia starts around $63,000, and resale value on high-mileage examples is genuinely staggering, with clean 200,000-mile units consistently trading on the private market for close to $28,700. Between the truck-tough underpinnings, the elite high-mileage resale value, and the hybrid system engineered for genuinely long-haul durability, the Toyota Sequoia stands as a full-size sport utility vehicle that crosses 200,000 miles with confidence. Number 2. Chevrolet Tahoe. The Chevrolet Tahoe is the lone American entry on this list because the body-on-frame engineering behind it has genuinely earned a high-mileage reputation that rivals the best from Japan. The 5.3-liter Ecotec 3 V8 has powered the Tahoe across multiple generations and stands as one of the most over-engineered pushrod V8s ever produced, with thousands of documented fleet and private examples crossing 300,000 miles on original internals. The optional 6.2-liter V8 is equally durable for owners who skip the cylinder deactivation system, and the 10-speed automatic transmission jointly developed with Ford has proven remarkably robust across police, fleet, and consumer applications. The fully boxed ladder frame, the independent front suspension, and the solid rear axle on rear-wheel drive variants all contribute to a drivetrain architecture engineered for genuine long-haul service. In dollar terms, the Tahoe is a strong high-mileage value despite its full-size footprint. RepairPal estimates the average annual maintenance cost at $744, reasonable for a vehicle weighing nearly 6,000 pounds, and high-mileage repair bills stay genuinely predictable. A new 2026 Chevrolet Tahoe starts around $58,000, and resale value on high-mileage examples remains genuinely strong, with clean 200,000-mile units consistently trading on the private market for close to $22,000. Between the truck-grade frame, the legendary small-block V8 architecture, and the high-mileage resale that genuinely protects investment, the Chevrolet Tahoe stands as a full-size sport utility vehicle American drivers confidently push well past 200,000 miles. Number 1. Toyota Land Cruiser. The Toyota Land Cruiser sits at the very top of this list because no other sport utility vehicle on the planet has built such a globally respected reputation for genuinely crossing 200,000 miles and continuing onward without complaint. The newly reintroduced 2024 Land Cruiser brought the nameplate back to American showrooms riding on the TNGA-F platform shared with the Lexus GX, the Tacoma, and the Tundra, powered by the iForce Max twin-turbocharged 2.4-liter four-cylinder hybrid producing 326 horsepower. The previous generations earned a high-mileage reputation across United Nations relief missions, African expedition outfits, and Australian outback fleets for routinely crossing 500,000 miles on original engines. And the new generation carries that mechanical philosophy forward with a fully boxed frame, a solid rear axle, and a full-time four-wheel drive system engineered for genuine durability. Consumer Reports has consistently rated the Land Cruiser nameplate in the top tier for predicted reliability. In dollar terms, the Land Cruiser is genuinely in a class of its own across the high-mileage spectrum. RepairPal historical data places average annual maintenance at $656, remarkably low for a full-frame off-road luxury hauler. A new 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser 1958 starts around $56,000, and resale value on high-mileage examples is genuinely unmatched in the industry, with clean 200,000-mile units consistently trading on the private market for close to $34,600. And that wraps up the countdown of 9 sport utility vehicles that genuinely never fail even after the 200,000-mile mark based on the latest 2026 data. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. Make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.